Hello, hello, hello. This is Frero, and welcome back to Stoneblock 4, episode 4. And as you can see behind me, I've been working on the base a little bit more, and I finally got the trims done. And slowly, all that ugly stone is disappearing from the base. Still needs a lot of work and a lot of clay, but I'm slowly generating it as we do the quests. So in between episodes, I'll keep sprucing up the base, so to say. I'll show you around a little bit. So we got the purple ceiling now with the green trims, and the same goes for here, but I'm running out of terracotta quickly. So my guys over here, yeah, just need to keep making some clay. Where's the go? There it is. Come on, Quantum, go turn. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just slowly building everything out. I've got now a other metallurgic infuser set up with redstone, so we can make, what are they called again? Basic control circuits. Okay. And apparently that was an advancement that I didn't realize I was needing. So I think today it's a little bit of quest time. I have been working on chickens, getting a few more chickens, getting a lava chicken. I'll get back to that in a moment. However, it's quite tricky to keep this going without some sort of way to grow seeds consistently. And I think that's where our quest for today will come in. So let's check it out. It is, if we look at the foundation one, infusing metals. That's the first one we need to do. And the dielectric rods and casing is the next one I need to be done. And for that we need dielectric paste. Let me, by the way, there we go, bookmark it. And now you can see hopefully why I made a lava chicken, because that means I can make the dielectric paste. 24 out of 6 is fine. It's 4 out of 4, 4 times 4, or 4 times the materials. So I think it doesn't really matter. This is probably cheaper, but blaze is close, but not yet within our grasp. So I'm gonna make some dielectric paste, and we're gonna finish this quest, because that's gonna lead us to having to make steel mechanical component, and that we need for the garden closures, and those we need to grow the seeds. So it's this line that I kind of want to finish now in this episode. So let's get to the dielectric paste. It seems we needed a bit of coal. Well, 3 charcoal. Perfect. And we needed 2 clay. And those we have over here. Boop, boop. Oh, I can't wait to have AE and connect all paste together. For now, that's not a option, but it will get there. And we have the lava egg as well, which means, why are you saying missing it? We have a lava. Oh, do you only work? Oh no, wait, dielectric paste. Okay, so there's probably a little bug in the game. And then we need to make the vertical and the horizontal pieces. Yeah, so basically, and I think I can just put them in the, pretty sure, yeah, you can just turn them around. Okay, so I need to make some fences. Was that this recipe? Yeah, it's that recipe. Okay, and then whoop whoop. Got a few of these, and half of them I will convert to horizontal, And that means we are at the start of power. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go into power just yet, but at least we've got the quest complete. Oh, I also made a backpack, by the way. Just so you guys know. Let me put all my terracotta in a special area. Let's get rid of this one. Put this over here. Where are all my plants and stuff? There. I can almost get them all in there. This is chicken stuff. Get rid of this. Isn't it nice to see me clear out my stuff? Feathers. Let's put the feathers in here. Apparently I've got a white carpet. I have no idea where that comes from. And the cutting boards. I don't think I have to use that much more anymore. So that's going to be fine. And then we've got some new stuff with oh, let's put that in here. And in here. Okay, there we go. Quests. To upgrade the world engine, you need to make some basic machines. To do this, metallurgical foods, you also need a very durable machine casing to house the components. Take a look at the power generation chapter if you want to know some more early power options. We already did that in the last episode. You should just turn to the quartermaster once you have done this job. Did we get a flux controller? Oh, okay. Flux networks. There we go. Yeah, let's go towards the completely. The quartermaster is the one where you need to go. You're out of the range of the echoes. Oh, okay, I need to go to the lobby first. And then we go to the quartermaster. Hello. Let's see what he has to say now.
With this piece of infrastructure set up, you should be good to make the trek down to the old world engine. And you'll need to bring some power from your base to power it. Now, head on down to the world engine. Bring plenty of those steel mechanical components, some basic control circuits, a handful of electrum wires, and make sure not to forget those dielectric casings you made earlier. Double check you got enough to make a whole load of them machine blocks, as you're gonna need at least 64 of them. All of this mess is what holds the entire dang thing together, so don't mess it up. Now, good luck.
Thank you. I'll do so. I think we're gonna have our first world engine upgrades after we've done the quest. So, what do we need to do for the quest? Let me get rid of these guys, because that's not what we need to do for the quest. Also, there's a lot more quests I need to hand in. Shall we do that first? Just get all our rewards for building stuff. And like I said, I made a backpack, and I actually made a bigger backpack. It's already a diamond backpack. Storage wise, what do we have? Oh, the configuration tool. Yes, all the cash coming in, flowing in, and we made some steel. There we go. That should oh, we at least didn't get anything from that. There. Now the quests. Foundation. We need to make a steel plate. How do we make that? 3 steel and the hammer. I think I already made that hammer. Oh, I don't have it in my... I thought I made that hammer. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! And I'm pretty sure I have 3 steel available. There we go. So let's do that. Wrong hammer. Right hammer. Okay. No, that was an easy one. there's probably some compressors I can use in the future to make this a cheaper option, because 3 steel for 1 plate is a lot. To craft the mechanical parts needed for the machine block upgrade, you'll need some basic machines to make alloy wires and metal plates. Electrum wire, stone cutting from electrum plate. That might be a bit rolling from create, I guess. Is that create? Yeah, okay. Might be an option, a rolling mill. Or the metal press from... I think I'm gonna go for the metal press from immersive engineering, because we also want to make the garden closures eventually. And it would make sense to do that in our power area. Let me clear out some space over here. So there's multiple metal press plates, and I think we do need to do a few things before we can build those metal presses and everything. And let me show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it a bit off camera, because it's going to take a long time to get everything done. Because we need the mold, and to make the mold we need a engineer's workbench, and to make the engineer's workbench we need to make treated wood, and to make treated wood we need to... Oh. Huh? Treated wood planks. Yeah, see it. There we go. Get a bucket of creosote. And to get a bucket of creosote, we need to get creosote. There we go. That's the one I need. We need a coke oven. So, and for the electrum, we're also going to need the alloy kiln. These are two very basic machines or ovens from immersive engineering. And let's see what we need for the coke oven. Coke brick, there we go. So we need bricks, clay, and everything. I have that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the coke oven and get back to you when I have that going, because it's going to take a bit to get everything together. See you in a moment. So I made the coke bricks. Put them in like this in a 9x9, or sorry, a 3x3x3. Don't know why I said 9x9x9. It's not hollow. And then you give it a gentle tap with the engineer's hammer, and ta-da! The coke oven. And we're gonna burn some stuff in the coke oven. Mainly charcoal or coal. So I'm gonna just swipe half of this in here. And then we can put it in here. That will slowly start to produce coke and some creosote. And that's the creosote we are after. This is not really not a fast recipe at all. I saw there's now an advanced coke oven, so I'm guessing there's a faster one nowadays. In my time they didn't have that fast one. You just did it with this one. An automaton wolf. Okay. It's nice how they still keep working on a mod as old as immersive engineering, because immersive engineering is old. And I feel old saying that. But in the meantime, there it is. Kiln brick. Sandstone and bricks. Oh, I do have that. Don't need a lot of those for kiln. We do need a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2. Oh, 6 might even be enough. Am I wrong? Or is it the... I'm pretty sure the kiln is not as big as the... No, it's a... Yeah, we need 8. There it is. Okay, I was like, what was it again? But it's need just a tiny bit more sandstone. Kiln. Jesus, that was hard to say. There we go, and there's the alloy kiln. And yeah, this is the very early version of being able to alloy stuff. General tech. Okay, so apparently in general tech we're now doing things. Where's immersive? There's immersive. Coke oven. Alloy kiln. And it says treated wood planks. Do we have some creosote now? We do, but it's not even a bucket. Wait for it, wait for it. A bucket. There we go. I have buckets in my backpack. I don't know why it turned away. So, and that gives us 1 bucket of creosote. Which apparently is part of a task. I've some treated wood planks. Is that a lot? No, but it gives us a start. Now, what do we need for the... Oh, it gives us more treated wood planks. That's actually quite nice. Because even though they're pretty planks, they're kind of tedious to make. Especially if you have to wait for all that creosote. So let me quickly make this. And... I saw a slabs needed, so let's get some slabs in here. And I think... Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Okay. I need the work table. It's engineer's crafting table. Okay, slabs, the crafting table, and some sticks. Okay. So I need a few more sticks. And I need to make a crafting table. There we go. There, and some slabs on top. Gives us the engineer's crafting table. And then we need 1 iron nugget. I'll pick those up in a moment. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. And there we have time to tinker, the engineer's workbench. So we'll throw down the engineer's workbench. Can I slip it into here? If I come from a certain angle. Yeah, there we go. Just to keep it out of the way. I'm gonna make a nice area for this in here, but for now it's just this mess. Okay, let me see. Engineer's workbench. There we go. Ta-da. Let me see. So, why was I building this? Well, because I wanted to make the metal press. And to make the metal press... Oh, you don't show us? Oh, is it only going to show us in the manual? Okay, I need to get my hands on the manual. I think it's a book and the hammer. Yeah, it's a book and a hammer. So I think if I make a book and put down the hammer, it's no. Oh. How do I make the manual then? Oh, it's a lever, not the hammer. It's a lever. Okay. Give me one of these and give me a stick. Boop. There we go. And this, and that gives us the... Really? That's an advancement? Okay. The engineer's manual. And in the engineer's manual, you can see in multi-block constructions, I guess? No, it's the other one. Heavy machinery. The metal press and how we have to build the metal press. And then the red block is the one we need to tap with the hammer. So this is all we need for the metal press. That's quite a bit of steel and everything we need. So let's say I'll be back when I have gotten myself a bit more steel and everything. So I'll see you in a moment. Right, here's an update. I built this. The Productive Metalworks Foundry. Because I can also make plates with this instead of with the metal press. And this I actually can kinda automate really easily by just putting a lever on top of the tap. And it's gonna save me a lot of parts and pieces. However, the electrum wire we do need to make from the plate through a metal press or through stone cutting. I could do it with stone cutting for now, but I'm kind of already on my way with the metal press, so I kind of want to finish that. Yeah, let's have a nice little metal press to do the wires, and I'm pretty sure that I can use it later on as well. And to be honest, the immersive engineering machines look really cool. So I'm gonna trot on. I do need to make the heavy engineering block. That's gonna take a few parts, but I thought I'd give you this update. So let me be right back when I've got all the parts for the metal press. Right, I've got all the parts for the metal press, finally. Where, let me see, I think I've got everything. Redstone block, and the scaffolding, there we go, that was the one I was missing. So I think we're just gonna build it here, just so I don't have to lay too much cable. Redstone block here. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. Oops. Yep. Right, that should move it over there. Yeah, okay, cool. Heavy machine block, and then I hope this will put it. Getting the piston the right way is always, for some reason, an odd job. Come on, turn around. Where do I need to hit you to aim downwards? Can I do it with you? Nope. Okay, is there a way for me to... What happened? How do I get it to point down? Because I'm pretty sure it does not work when I don't... Yeah, it doesn't work when I... Okay, now it's pointing up, but does that mean I can... Oh, but when it's pointed up, I cannot tilt it the other way. I can't. It's testing my patience. Does that mean that if I go from a little bit lower and then up, it will be the right way? Yes! There we go. Okay. Got him. Right. And I think when I now tap the piston, we should get the metal press. And we can put our wire mold in here. Now I do need to get some power over here. Power goes up on top if I'm not mistaken. Now let me just... There. Now I'm not sure if I still have more cables. But it's okay, we have steel and we have redstone, so I can make a few more cables. Yeah, I'm gonna need more than that one. I'm short one. Let me just get that last one. Give me the redstone. Give me a few more, then we'll just do a 24 at once. Like I said, this is a very ugly setup, but this is just to keep things going at the moment, and then in between videos I'm gonna make it look a lot nicer. But we should now be able to throw... Oops. Oh no, I first need to make it into a plate. Melt it down. There we go. And an electrum plate. And I should be able to toss that. There we go. Bang. And there's an electrum wire. Quest completed. Yes. Okay, I got some stuff done in general tech as well for the foundry. And... oh, that's about it. Okay. And there it is. And that means we can make the world engine machine block in the world engine. We do need a few more components. So, for the final time, let me gather all these components so we can make them in the world engine. And I'll be back in a moment. Right, I've got everything. I've got my dielectric casings, I've got my basic control circuits, I've got my steel mechanical components, and I've got my electrum wire. Let's go to the world engine. And craft it. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work because I just realized we need power. Oh boy. That was a bit of a dum-dum on my part. I need to make a cube. Energy cube, yes. And it already has a bit of power because we got the tablet. So I don't know if it's enough for us to make it. How much is in there? 400. Just throw it in just to get a bit more power in there. Because I have no idea what I need for the power. Is that available here? Can we see how much power? Is this the total? Or is it consume 204 800? This one. Okay, no, it should be okay. There we go. Let's go to the world engine and now actually do it. Here we go. Chuck you on top or something. Oh, to the side. There we go. And then output. Ooh, it's already started. But 64 world machine blocks. Quest completed, the first big upgrade. Okay, check it out, because I think we're gonna get an animation. Time in the bag. Is that it? Speak with the echo of the quartermaster. Once you've crafted all the required machine block, you should return to Guam to learn where they should go. Ooh, let's quickly do that before the end of the episode. Don't have much more I can do for you now. But now use this schematic to fit them blocks there in the structure. Okay, so I need to go to the world engine, I guess. Did he hand me something or another? Oh, maybe I need to hand in a quest. Excuse me? Oh, I misclicked. Okay. Submit. Submit. Ooh. There we go. Ta-da! We built something for the world engine. Amazing. Okay. Anything for anything more? Finding your way. World's machine block upgrade unlocks several new crafts, including one of the best tools you can make for getting around. The Explorer's Compass can help you locate any fault. Oh, I can now make the Explorer's Compass. Okay, that's actually a good, decent one to get. Right, I think that's gonna be it for today. We did a lot of work. I am going to go home and work in between episodes on our stuff here, because this doesn't look that appetizing. But at least we got there and we built the first parts of the world engine. We're gonna repair that thing, guys. We're gonna repair that thing. So thank you all for watching along, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.